Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, it's CQ.
What's going on there, everybody? Welcome back to the RCP, #1 anime podcast on Earth and in this known galaxy. I'm your host, O. I'm here, my nearest and dearest. Got the boy Sausaville in the building.
What's going on?
Got the boy Cubed in the building. James is probably going to be in the building. We're going to see that man probably soon today.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He OTW, but we paying for studio time, so we got to go. Got to go. Before we get into everything, I do want to say thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to all the subscribers. We definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all been liking the clips that we've been dropping recently. I've been seeing the love on social media. Y'all keep pushing. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. What else we on? Spotify, Apple, all that stuff. Go ahead, listen to us. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Right now, before we even get into stuff, how y'all boys doing right now? How y'all doing?
I'm good, bro.
Y'all good?
I'm feeling good, man.
Good, bro.
Feeling good? You feeling good, bro?
Yeah, man. Work was crazy yesterday, though. No cap.
Oh, yeah, get into that real quick, bro.
Go in.
Yeah,
go ahead,
before
bro.
we get into our war.
So, Pete Gang, story time.
Our war is crazy.
Story time. It's gonna be quick too. Story time with Sauce, right? So look, I'm doing my duties. You feel me? I don't really be on the floor like that. I really don't be. Don't be on the floor like that. But I was up there today. And the one time she put me out there, these hoes started hooking.
Oh, my.
You talking about the kids?
No.
Oh.
Adults.
Oh, adults.
Oh, my God.
So all I hear is BITCH, right? I heard it loud. I said, oh, what's going on? So, you know,
It's over with.
my nigga senses.
Start tickling. Pause.
What's going on? Right? I did that. I just see them. They standing up though.
Ooh,
They going
my
at
goodness.
They going at Okay. Worked out.
At your job?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Listen, I'm on the clock too. Listen. Got paid to watch a fight, nigga. So look, right?
Welcome to America.
Nah, for real.
So look. I'm not about to break nothing up.
Yeah.
This is my thought. I'm not breaking nothing up.
Oh, God.
But I'm looking around. I'm the only man on the floor. So shit. Not even no customers who men. Like it's just me.
Oh, my God.
All right. So look, next thing I know, the employee, she done took Shawty by the hair, done ran her through a station of clothes.
Oh,
Knocked them over. Picked her up by one hand.
No.
I said, damn. Right? Right? So good, right?
All right, sorry. It's coming later. Go ahead. Continue.
So good, right? I see her, she got about two hands, right? And it's an escalator, like, behind them. So, like, the escalator right here, they right here. Employee, manager the whole time screaming, why you doing this? Why you doing this? Right? When she was hitting her, after she picked up, she said, because you a bad manager. So
Because you a bad manager.
So look, so she right here, right? So this the employee, right? This the employee. This the manager, right? Feel me? Escalator down here. So employee, right? She about to turn. Right? She was about to turn with her hair in her hand. She was about to turn down the escalator. And I saw the hip fluctuation that she had. In my mind, I'm a hood baby. I know what I would have did. Boop, 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 boop. You have been down the escalator. So I said, oh, I got to break it up. So then I went over there, and then I realized she's strong. So, yeah, that's what happened.
That's crazy. That's
wild. That's wild, bruh.
Wow. And then my manager said that. She said, one time I put you on the floor. The first day.
That's why you don't need to be in the flow.
I'll never be. I'd be too busy.
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's kind of crazy. That's a mini little war right there. I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of wars,
shout out to Expedition 33 too. I'll go as that after though.
Go shout out to what?
Expedition 33.
Expedition. Oh, I ain't. Well, I heard good things about it. I've been playing the Oblivion remake. That joint hard, bro. That Oblivion remake is hard, bro. Because I never played Oblivion. I'll play with Skyrim.
I'll look into it after.
Nah, bro. That thing. What Bethesda doing? They actually cooking right now. I can't even count. Even though game prices too crazy. Y'all seen the Xbox prices? They trying to raise the price of Xbox. Xbox don't even got no damn games or consoles. We got Gears of War coming to PS5.
Sony already doing it, and Sony already doing it in other countries, so they probably gonna do it soon too.
They already know. We was the other countries, bro. There was already $80.
No, I'll tell you, Sony.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There was already $80 over here. Hogwarts,
yeah, they gonna tax that bitch up a lot.
Yeah,
I know they are.
Gaming is. Gaming used to be a hobby, bro, but like it's too expensive now, which is crazy.
Yes.
It's like Legos, bro. Like Legos was like $800 for some Legos.
I would tell my homeboy, I said, man, listen, you can't call me broke. If somebody said they hobby gaming and they really be playing games, like they list off some games and like they really be hooping, not 2K hooping, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You
got cash. Money, bro.
You got some cash, bro.
And,
at least a little bit.
Before we get into like everything though, did y'all see the GTA 6 trailer? They just dropped a new one.
Yes.
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yes.
You gotta check that out, bro. That thing hard.
Yeah, they
gonna get everybody money, which sucks, bro. Because I already know.
When I saw it, I was like,
I was mad and I was happy.
I was like, this bitch really gonna be 150 for the base game.
150 for the base game. I can already tell.
It look too good.
Rockstar gonna do some trash,
and
everybody gonna buy it. Everybody gonna buy it.
And the gamer in me want to be
not
like,
me anyway.
I want to say fuck it, but at the same time, I want to buy that bit, bro.
Right.
That bit looks so.
It looks
and that was
good.
just a story.
And that's the in game. And they said that's the in game cutscenes. That's run on the base PS5.
You saw Sade in the dress. I was like, how did they
get like?
How did they make it?
Like, hey, real talk. No weirdo stuff. How they get ass physics like that? And they spent. I ain't never seen. I don't even see booty move like that in real life. How the hell?
It's so true though. Like,
I'm not even trying to be
because I didn't want to even bring it up, but like they just had good physics in everything, and they were showing it off. You feel me? Like they were showing it off. They put it in the trailer.
It looked like real life, bro.
It looked like real life.
This might be the best looking GTA.
Even when they was leaving, the girl in the blue dress,
oh my God, bro.
in the blue dress, she looked like every motion that she had. It looked like
a real human being moving. Like,
look,
damn. Rockstar, the way that Rockstar put that like effort into just making this game, even if the game don't even play as well, if it looks as good as it plays, they're cracking $1 billion first week.
Damn.
I don't even think that's a stretch.
the niggas been waiting on it, bit, bro.
Because GTA 5 came out like what 2013, 2015.
It came out with the PS3, my guy.
We had the PS. Damn, we was in high school.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was on the 360.
Now we adults.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right,
that's how long they've been milking.
All right, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
They really have been milking that thing. They've been milking GTA Online, bro. We got gypped out of content for GTA Online because we're supposed to get DLC, but we never got DLC.
I thought they put something in.
They never put DLC. GTA 5 has no story DLC.
Oh, it's about story. No,
I'm talking about story DLC.
Yeah.
We got plenty online.
If they had story DLC,
Plenty online.
I would have
Story?
I would have definitely caught it, especially if it went off your choice that you made.
Facts.
In the main mission, or in the main story.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. All right, y'all. Enough pleasantries. We gonna start from last episode. Last episode, I had a topic called "Pick an Anime" and shit on it, and it ended up being a war between Naruto and Bleach. Don't know how. Don't ask me. I don't know how it happened.
Be hating,
but like, yeah, niggas be hating. I'm just gonna be a moderator, and I will jump in my 2 cents. I'm gonna let Malik go first. Because I'm gonna let you pick your anime and shit on it. Obviously, I think you already know.
Because I didn't even get the shit.
We didn't get a turn. Yeah, we didn't get a turn. So
hold on. I will also say that for this great Ryatsu and Chakra War, last week was the antebellum period. Me making my official statement of war against Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and I went out.
Is it really against Naruto though?
Yeah, it's against Naruto and Naruto
last
Shippuden.
week you said you had nothing to say about OG Naruto.
I mean, OG OG Naruto is great,
Wait,
but
no, I don't
You
need a
made, you
rebuttal
made your
right
point,
now.
bro. You made your
know
point.
what I'm
It's
saying? I
okay.
don't need a rebuttal. I don't need a rebuttal because when I get to it, I'm gonna bring it up. You feel me? So we'll get to everything.
Okay.
Like you said, it's better. You said it's better in every way.
I'm gonna
So
let you go. I'm
it's
gonna let you
better
go
in
first.
every way.
I'm
So
gonna
we're gonna
let you
get
go.
to every single way. I'm a shit so bad, boy. You gonna think I was lactose intolerant, nigga. All right.
A few moments later.
Okay. So, what anime were you gonna do to Mama?
So last week I was gonna shit on Bleach, right? Bleach, it's cool. Feel me? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Sling shade style. You know, cool shit. Feel me? But I want to bring up some facts first. Just some simple facts. Simple facts. Simple facts. Who in the big three does not have a theme park?
who in the big three does not have a theme park? I would say probably Bleach. I'm not sure
okay.
on the factual.
Every way, right? Every way, right? Popularity, impact. And you know what happened, Osa?
What happened?
What I sent you? What just happened yesterday?
Oh, they just built.
Oh, yeah, they're building one,
built
and guess where? In France, nigga.
What, for Naruto?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's the first thing.
Has nothing to do with the anime.
No.
Or the manga, I will say.
We gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. I'm just because this is the everything.
This is his antebellum.
Everything. Yes, exactly. This is I'm about to talk my shit, nigga. Ooh. We might have to have another week just for this part 2, nigga.
Yo, real quick, man. The group chat, man, between these two boys,
And Instagram.
It's been a week. It's been
I appreciate you.
It's been a week. Dog. I just been here watching like that. All right, go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet most of this episode. Shit.
Hey man, when I need you,
I'll jump in when I feel like I need to. I got you.
I got it for sure. But
For both sides.
for sure, yeah. Gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. Shit, I had to break up that fight yesterday, man. Shit. We might need you today. Okay. So, like I was saying, popularity and impact. That has a lot to weigh when we talk about greatness of an anime, of a manga.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Because that would mean that the story has to be captivating, has to have good characters, good character development in the story and the characters.
Yeah.
You would say that, right?
Yes, I would.
You would say that, right?
I think they would agree. Mm-hmm. You know, cameras don't talk and all, but you know.
Deadpool, nigga, I break the fourth wall. Okay. And we'll talk about how Madara broke the fourth wall later, but we'll get nasty if I need that.
Well, who?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't bring up Madara. I got a lot of stuff on here.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to it, but time's wasted. Okay. I ain't wasting more time. So, one of the numbers I want to bring up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Naruto has over 250 million manga sales.
Crazy thing is I had that pulled up too. I already know where you go with this shit.
Can you give me the total value that Naruto has gotten?
The value I cannot. I don't have the
I
value.
got it for you, bro. Don't worry about it. Over $10 billion.
US.
Yes.
Okay.
What does that have to do with
No, well,
manga
no.
or
This
the
is
anime
like
or
you-
anything
no,
of
listen,
that
listen,
nature? 'Cause
listen.
that's what I'm here for.
Listen.
Manga sales and all that.
Listen.
That's cool because that's all about hype.
This is me still. I'm just shitting on Bleach, brother.
Oh, I know.
I'm
I'm just giving you my rebuttals where I see fit.
Hey, listen. I let you get your shit off. Me get my shit off.
I'm gonna be me regardless. Nigga, you have to let me go.
Hey, okay, that's real. Okay. So back to me shitting. Cause you see niggas getting their feelings already. Like Bleach niggas be arguing.
I'm chilling, bro.
Always about their feelings.
I'm chilling though.
So you feel me? This made it one of the best performers of all time, of course, with Dragon Ball and One Piece. You feel me?
Yeah. Commercially, yeah, it's one of the greatest. No question about it.
Bleach, on the other hand, right? 130 million manga sales.
In the U.S.?
No, that's
total.
overall.
That's total.
That's total. Mm-hmm. It's like this value, $7.24 million. It's total. Mm-hmm. TV viewership, right? I put in my notes, go check my screenshot, so I'm going to check my screenshot.
Wait, so where you actually? Where you trying to find?
No, it was just the viewership.
Oh, the viewership.
The viewership, right?
Yeah.
This was March 2025, right? Naruto was 32.3 times higher than the average TV show, placing in the top 0.2% of all time, with all TV shows. Excuse me. Right?
Sounds about right.
It sounds about right? This is my popularity and impact. This is that section, right? That's all I wanted to bring up, right? That's all I wanted to bring up. Now, everything. You said Naruto was a one-move merchant.
Oh, most definitely.
What the fuck is Ichigo then? Getsu got Tencho. Getsu got Tencho.
Yeah, you can't argue.
Getsu got Tencho.
You can't no argument on that one.
Getsu got Tencho. Oh, it doesn't work. Let me go to Black Mask on. Getsu got Tencho. Oh, I got two new ones? Oh, my normal move is Getsu got Tencho. I just don't say it. But when I say it, it gets more powerful. Fuck out of here. One move who?
Emotional, damn it.
One move who? It has fucking variant. At least Naruto has variants. He has Rasen Sharingan. He has multi. I should have gone jutsu. He has other shit too. He can even do a tail beast bomb if he wanted down to. But at least the nigga Ichigo has a fucking variant. It's a detriment to him. Can't use it. Lose his damn powers. Well, goddamn nigga, you had something else cooler. You can't fucking use it. Ain't that about a bitch? And guess what it had in the name? Getsu got Tencho.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, right? Fair enough, right?
I can't say anything to that.
I know. And I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So what we want to go to next? What we want to go to next?
I'm just letting you finish, bro.
Main cast. It's main cast. Everything. Nigga, Reggie's sorry than a bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry than a bitch.
Yeah.
That nigga don't got no dubs. At least niggas in my shit got some dubs. And when we talk about moments, niggas forget the other moments. Like when Choji got the earrings from his father before the war to show that he was ready to be a leader of his clan when his father died.
That was tough.
Tough. Shikamaru and his father? Let it go, boy. Tough.
That was an anime only, though. That's not. Yeah, I was. That's an anime
but
only.
I'm gonna come to everything.
It's tough. No. It's tough nonetheless.
I'm with you though. I'm with you. But I want to talk about. But he said.
I know. No, we know he was capping on a lot of shit, bro. But like, still.
That's why I want to be nasty. I'm talking about you and your girl been together for 4 years. It's Valentine's Day.
Get air horn. Give us an air horn for this nigga. This is going.
Y'all got 2 bottles of tequila. One a regular, one a Reposado.
Hey. Reposado was crazy, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
You ill, bro. you an ill dude, man. Hey. Reposado.
All right, man. So
what you was talking about? You said Impact or something? Or no, Cast. You was talking about the Cast in Naruto and Bleach.
So like I said, brought up the Choji shit. You feel me? Well, like he said, that was anime only. But in the day, that whole arc with Shikamaru was one of the best. You feel me?
Oh yeah, when he got revenge for his
right.
sensei, that was tough.
Fucking fire.
That was
I love that
Fucking
arc.
fire.
That's one of the arcs, one of the few Shippuden arcs I actually regard highly.
Who else are the main cast? Let me see. Let me see.
The Konoha Toe is trash though. I ain't gonna cap.
No, they are.
Outside of like,
Well, I ain't,
outside of like maybe three people.
because
That's all
even which I want to talk about too. I feel like most of the time, Bleach niggas always compare character development to strength, and it's not always the case. And to power, because that's what they get most of the time. But that's not always the case. Character development can be in a multitude of ways. Just like when Sai and his brother, when he was going through that whole ordeal in the beginning when we first met him, that led to his character development to who he was to the end, at the end. You feel me?
That's not cool.
You feel me? It's cool.
He cool.
You feel me? But that's what Naruto is.
He called Sakura ugly, so like I like Sai. He got good taste. And then Sakura keep beating Naruto, which again, that's a trope I hate in that damn show. Like, why does Sakura keep beating on this man for no reason?
Yeah, she be beating on that nigga.
For no reason, bro.
She be beating on that nigga.
Like, I don't care. Like, I always, bro, just be getting mad and just simping over Sasuke. Like, get out of here.
That's why I do fuck when Naruto told her.
I got him. Y'all do your thing. I'll be back.
I do fuck when Naruto told him no. What told her no? When she was like, you ain't gotta do this and shit. You could just be with me. He said, nah.
Yeah. That's another part of Naruto, or I think that was part of Shippuden that I actually liked, because if he would have went and folded for her, I would have lost all respect for Naruto.
Well, he had a moment right before that too when he wasn't saying shit when Shada was beating on him.
I remember. That was a good moment for him too. Not as good as him not folding, because
not as good as that one, but
it was a good moment.
You feel me? Niggas got moments.
Yeah. Niggas getting Bleach got moments too, though. For example.
Wait, hold on. Yep. Because I know who you gonna bring up.
You don't know who I'm gonna bring up.
Is it Chad?
No.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all two niggas been being way more civil than I thought y'all was gonna be.
Because I'm really just talking shit right now. We're gonna get to it though.
I'm waiting for y'all to get to it, man.
Look, right. Them niggas trash, right? Yuri, Ishida.
What do you?
Yeah, Uriel.
Yeah.
No, he's cold.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with him. You feel me?
Gotta move up, bro, because you blocking me.
I fuck with him.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Now, the thing that I have about this is that the Konoha tour, they all reached their heights that they were supposed to be at. You feel me? Now, all of them are fire? No. Hell no. But they all did something they were supposed to damn do. You feel me? Ninja, he got hold. The part of that did happen was him being free. Him being let go. Him being able to choose, not be able. I don't have to protect Hinata no more. I can do what I want to do. Cause that was part of him being trapped in the buried in the cage. It was a part of his character development.
I can agree to that.
You feel me? But we're gonna get out there. We're gonna keep moving on. Hey, how you doing today, bro? How you doing?
It's good to see y'all,
Good to see you,
man.
man.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
All right. Bleach in itself. Let's talk about that.
Everything.
Just strong niggas with swords.
I think that's a little bit of an
Ken Pachi
exaggeration.
forgot that he could two-hand a sword and make his swing stronger. That nigga has been a soldier for how long?
Hundreds of years.
Ichigo came in that bitch and he came. The first arc. And wreaked havoc upon captains, my nigga.
Yeah.
Strong niggas with swords.
That is the biggest. And then I'll even go further on your point and say that is the biggest plot hole, because then the next major arc, the Arankar arc, was when these same captains that Ichigo was beaten upon in the arc before are now beating opponents that he couldn't beat before he went and did all his crazy training with his dad. Yeah, bro, it's a major. That is the biggest plot hole in all of Bleach. I'll be the first to say that.
I will also say in the Fullbring arc, I think, when he got everybody's powers.
That was the most ass arc of all of Bleach. That shit was trash.
and also,
Close second.
you
Close
lied.
second.
I lied
You lied.
and said what?
You said Naruto had 45% filler. The Naruto had the most. It's Bleach.
Let's-
Bleach
let's-
has the most filler.
I'm looking
How
this
much
up
does
right now.
Naruto have? Oh yeah, you go ahead and look that up.
Bleach has the most. I looked it up. It's 45%. I knew Bleach had the most, but I just didn't say anything.
Are we
I let you
speaking
go.
on Naruto Shippuden or Naruto?
It's Naruto and everything. It's all of Naruto.
Naruto and Shippuden.
I'm just
has
gonna
less
combine
filler.
them. Okay,
Yeah, it has less
okay.
filler than all of Bleach.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
confirming
That's
this
as well.
right now for
It may-
everybody.
I know that for a fact too because when I was first trying to get into Bleach, I was watching Bleach and then I got stuck in the Bout arc and I was interested in the Bout arc. And I found out the Bout arc wasn't real, and it made me drop Bleach for about 3 years. I picked that shit right back up. I'm being for real. Like it took me a while to get in it took me like 3 times for me to get into Bleach.
What fillers? They had a bound art. Had his own talk art.
They had like Cone being the superhero, and there was a bunch of other. It was a bunch
Back
of
in
other
Time
stuff.
arc was also filler.
Yeah, back in time art. It was a bunch of filler. And then like even when there was a Ukaliori or whatever his name for the Ichigo fight, which is a dope
Ukiura.
fight. That in the middle of the dang fight, they dropped like 5 filler episodes, and they even had the promo saying, "Hey, we're dropping filler." And I'm like, fam, like Bleach has had too much filler for me. Y'all niggas being too civil. I'm just being real about this shit. Bleach is easily the worst of the big 3.
Wait.
No. Well, I'm gonna get my points off. You get your points off in a second, bro. I'm done with the civil shit.
I'm like
Bleach
an
is
MC
literally
for this.
Bleach is literally the worst out the big 3. It's the hardest to get into out of all the big 3. To be honest with you,
I'll give you that as well.
Somebody also said
One Piece.
Somebody also said
One Piece. I can give you One Piece because of how long it is,
Yeah.
but One Piece,
It's more digestible than Bleach, though.
which is crazy because it took a whole pandemic for me to get into One Piece. And like even still, by the time I was like halfway done, like catching up to One Piece, I had just started Bleach, like for the 5th time.
You was on some like other type anime. You wasn't even on a bit 3 for real.
I like One Piece, but like One Piece was just too long for me at the time, and like I learned that I had to read the manga in order to catch up to One Piece. I tried to watch the episodes, and that was dumb. So I started reading, and I caught up like that. I was in Wano with everybody else. Was when I caught up. It was like the Wano arc. Bleach, like I tried with Bleach.
in 102.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
where a lot.
crazy.
That's
I
like-
caught up in Big Mom.
Big Mom, Whole Cake Island, which again, like that was
Dolphy, one of those.
that was still like 600, 700 chapters in. So like, that's still a lot to like just read. So it was easier for me. Bleach didn't really get me until like, cause I like Soul Society. That's goated. Arankar is a really great arc. Fullbring, I hate that arc with a passion. I think it's boring as all hell.
And you said you didn't like Soul Society like that too, right?
I think it's okay. I don't think it's like a goated arc, but I respect people who think it's a goated arc because it has great moments. I'm not gonna shit on the Arankar. I'm not. Excuse me.
And you think that arc
Soul Society
is better than every arc in Naruto?
Yes,
Ain't no way.
undeniable.
Ain't no way.
Isn't
It's
that
not
Chunin?
undeniable.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Chunin.
I can also confirm, due to my research, Naruto has 41% filler in both Shippuden and regular Naruto, making it a 41% overall.
And Bleach had 366 episodes. Naruto had over 800.
And still had less filler.
And Bleach has 45% as reported.
I don't got to y'all folks.
Yeah, Bleach was just hard for me to get into, man. Like it has good. Like I like Ichigo. I like some of the side characters and stuff, but like it was just hard for me to get into because I got so bored, bro. Like
I understand
until like the Blood War, like when I got to like 1,000 Year Blood War, I was interested, and then like the manga.
Mid.
Hell nah.
Mid.
Hell nah.
The,
I got it right
the
here.
manga, I say, has mid moments, especially the ending. The ending I didn't like because it was too jarring.
Yeah.
Correct.
It had great like Ichibei. I think that's his name. Ichibei, the dude with the big paintbrush. When he was fighting Yuaba with the ant
fire.
stuff.
That shit was crazy.
When I found out
Fire.
when you find out, and my real big problem with Bleach is that the story of Bleach is not in the manga. It's in the books, the novels.
Yeah, the light novels.
The light novels has all the real content. Like I didn't know that Ichigo's gonna be the sacrifice for like the Soul King Ryo, and like they were planning on using his body until I read the mangas. I mean the novels. I didn't know like about the history of like Yuaba and like all the like how they really did they stuff and like how Aizen really learned everything until I like saw like YouTube videos summarizing the novels. And that's the thing I don't like. Like Bleach's story is good, but it's not in the manga.
I agree.
And that makes it like Naruto, for all of his flaws, at least is there. Like there's some stuff like Itachi, like his Itachi light novels and some other stuff where like, it fills in some gaps, but you really didn't like, if those didn't exist, the story could still stand on its own. I feel like Bleach needs so much extra stuff just for it to like stand with the other two in the big three. That's just my opinion on Bleach. Like I don't think it's trash, but I think it's mid. Like especially at the big three, it's easily the worst at the big three because the cast outside of Ichigo, the main cast is garbage. Like Chad is boring.
It's definitely the Ichigo show.
It's the Ichigo show,
bro.
And Ichigo is Jesus basically. He's a soul king. I mean, he's a soul reaper.
He's a soul king.
He's basically soul king, soul reaper. He's a
Quincy.
He's a Quincy. He's a hollow, and he's human. That's like 5 things, bro. I'm like, what the like? How many powers can you give a nigga, bro? Like, Goku's a Super Saiyan. All right, cool. We got the Super Saiyan blood. Luffy, he got the the Nika fruit. All right, cool. Naruto got the tail beast. All right, cool. We got that, and he got Uzumaki.
He got Uzumaki blood.
He got Uzumaki blood,
and
he's a descendant, which again was fucking stupid. He's a descendant of Hagoromo, the Sage Six, which was dumb when they introduced aliens in Naruto, which is dumb. But at the same time,
yeah, I don't even want to. I'm gonna let you finish.
It's still
start tearing up the war arc and how fucking horrible that shit is.
Okay, but you're talking about one arc, dog. I'm talking about multiple Bleach arcs.
Multiple.
I got multiple Bleach arcs.
In the manga,
I'm surprised though.
And the 1,000 Year Blood War in the manga was booty, bro. Like I'm not gonna cap because they missed out. They added so much.
It was so much cool stuff
to the anime.
Yeah.
Now that saved it was niggas that were hoping. It's niggas that's still hoping that they changed the ending in Bleach. Still hoping and praying for this shit.
I'm one of them dudes,
niggas,
bro.
because it took 10. Talking about living off nostalgia. Y'all wasn't here for 10 years.
Oof.
10. I was on my anime list when I was doing that season shit. Nigga, I saw Bleach. I said, where the fuck it went? Where'd it go?
Hey, bro.
Oh shit!
Why haven't
it's
you
gone.
gotten to pain?
We're still here.
Huh?
Why haven't you gotten to pain yet? Like, why are you skipping to the war arc?
He always because that's his only thing.
You can really tear up pain.
I am though.
Oh, okay. Because they tearing up Bleach right now.
I know. I'm waiting on these niggas to finish.
I can jump in whenever, bro. You can finish.
But
like I said, bro.
They tearing Bleach up right now.
I know it.
Because he had the whole time last week.
That's true though.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving him that time.
He put the closing out last week.
The damn 1,000 Year Blood War arc, like
it was
we
mid.
We didn't see the OG Goatee 13 like we did in the anime. You feel me? We didn't get Yahweh and Harville. We didn't get that fight.
Nah.
We didn't get Baz B and the shit I was talking about last week.
That Baz B fight was hard too.
Hold on, y'all. I'm reading off my notes, so excuse me if I got down. I'll be skipping over shit and shit.
You good,
feel
bro.
me? But flashbacks, we get Yukitaka and his past. That's very important to the fucking show. That shit had hip.
Uncle Ukitaka.
Yes. You feel me? Listen, the fight with Ichigo and your boy with the glasses. I'm sorry.
Uryu.
I'm fried. Excuse me.
You good.
But anyway.
Uryu.
But that fight, it wasn't even that in the manga. You feel me? Nigga just got threw off.
The first and the second fight.
I think it was the first fight. I think it was the first fight he's talking about.
The first one.
The second one was. I like the second one. The second one was dope.
Also,
Low key though, when they was weak, that first fight they had was cold too. You seen that one?
talking about the anime?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, the anime cold. The anime cold. But that's what he's talking about. The anime cold.
They nigga in core 3 is gonna be 80% new material.
I'm already knowing though.
Like and look, the manga had us thinking Squad Zero was booty. Literally, them niggas got wet.
It did. I ain't gonna cap.
Niggas got wet.
Cooking.
It did.
Hardy used to do this.
Yeah,
that's undeniable.
Them niggas got wet, bro.
Trash ass.
And then we didn't even know about Ichigo's absorption of the soul key powers, so they just put it in the anime. They just put it in the anime.
Yeah, boy, no explanation.
Like we didn't know a lot of that shit. Even Yurio, when he was in the library and when he was
reading
that shit, we didn't get none of that in the manga. That's why I say
that's what Austin was talking about earlier with the light novel material.
Yeah, it's just too much outside material.
And that's what I read. You feel me? That's what because I was weak with Bleach. I was weak with Bleach, my nigga. You feel me? And when I saw that shit, I never felt so underwhelmed in my life until I read JJK.
Ooh.
Oh no, we ain't gonna do
My
that.
Hero, My Hero. Can we throw that in there too?
We're not gonna talk about these others. Are you done? Because
I'm sorry,
but end of the day,
JJK ending trash, brother. Rest of the show fire.
Bleach is
My Hero?
cool.
Or the,
Ichigo and his goals,
Mid-Hero Academia.
cool.
I'm with you.
But the shit,
James, I'm with you, bro.
it's
Hero
not.
Academia.
It's not. It's not. I understand you like it more. I understand it's your fucking favorite, bro.
Of the big three, my favorite is One Piece, bro.
It might be. It might be. I can't fucking tell because it would be obvious. It would be obvious.
Get to tearing Naruto up, boy. He's coming with that smoke.
It would be obvious.
Oh, don't worry.
Coming with that smoke.
Don't worry about it, bro.
It would be obvious. It would be obvious.
This nigga is harder than 2017.
It would be obvious for you to see what the better story is. If we were comparing manga to manga, anime to anime, it would be obvious to see. Obvious. Because Naruto is my favorite. But you're not gonna hear me saying that it's better than fucking One Piece, nigga.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
So you're not.
And then look,
you.
like I said,
One Piece
you lied
is
to the
best.
folks. You told me I was Naruto one trick pony shit. We got 3-4 moves. You missed that shit. Gets to go 10 show. Shit. So the floor is yours, brother. You feel me?
He was still using that shit after he got niggas like
He
what was
got
the-
stronger.
The Grand Captain Power. He had his shit. He was still doing that same shit,
Yeah,
boy.
he be spamming that move,
That
bro.
all they got speed blitz and gets to go to your show, man. That's all that nigga got, dog. But hey, man,
Shout out to the race.
floor is yours, man. Hey, good. Let me hear all your points, man. We're gonna rebuttal, man. Let's do
All
it,
right,
man.
so
Let's get to
first-
it.
You better get the. I'm talking about fucking frying like you in a damn SpongeBob SquarePants, nigga. You better get to walking this shit, boy.
Okay, so
fucked
the first point I want to bring
He
up:
punched me like what
two people carrying a series that's supposed to be character driven is a flaw. It is not an accolade. At the end of the day, even Kakashi, Madara, all these other people there are side characters, and without just one of Sasuke or Naruto, you don't have a show, bro.
Okay.
You don't really have a plot at all. Like, and that's an issue for a character-driven show. So when you comparing Bleach to Naruto, that's where it's like, okay, you can take Ichigo or you can take some of his team away.
You can't take Ichigo away.
You cannot take
Ichigo away.
I can't
You
get
cannot
You cannot take
take
Ichigo away,
bro.
There's no
You
way.
could have
Stop.
said
There's
every
no way.
captain. You could have said
You could take it
Anybody
away.
else.
Everybody. If we take away
Not
Ichigo,
You can't take Ichigo
what are
away.
we here for?
not the strawberry blonde guy.
He's literally the most. He's literally the most interesting character, though.
No, this man. This man.
Urahara too. You can't take him away. You can't take Kisuke.
I like
Urahara
Kisuke.
away.
Kisuke that guy. Kisuke that guy for sure. For
Oh,
sure.
that's another thing too. Ichigo didn't even win his. Never mind.
Back to tearing up Naruto.
No, let
man.
him
Back to tearing it up.
go. Let him go.
Naruto is the main show of people talking about. They'll talk about their whole like Pain, for example. They talk about their whole. They'll have their whole like motivation. It'll go on for hundreds of episodes, and then Talk No Jutsu comes out, and now everything goes back to zero.
That's how no Jutsu is real.
Thank you.
That's how no Jutsu
Get
is
to your
real.
spot and score. Fuck.
Hey, a shooter got to shoot, boy.
Get to your spot and score.
That
Put
boy
the ball in the hole.
That boy from
And
three.
that's not just Pain. He did that same shit to fucking Kakuzu, the arc before.
Yeah.
Kakuzu.
Nah, he killed Kakuzu.
Who was
it wasn't Kakuzu.
No, he killed Kakuzu.
He killed Kakuzu.
Because he almost ripped his arm.
That-
off.
with
No, that was with the
Yeah,
wind.
we
The wind
first
shit.
used it.
Right? The wind shit.
That was-
right?
Yeah, because Kakuzu was fighting Kakashi and them boys.
And he did that shit to somebody right after in the fucking Sasuke retrieval arc. I can't remember who the fuck it
After?
was.
It was during like when they was fighting the sound.
Yeah.
Sound ninja.
Yeah.
The sound ninja?
Nah,
I can't remember that nigga
after
name, though.
Sasuke retrieval arc, it was basically the end of. It was
No, I'm
basically-
talking about in OG Naruto.
That's what I'm saying. It was the Sasuke retrieval arc.
so-
then there was
so-
the fight between Naruto and Sasuke, and then there was Shippuden.
No,
No, I'm talking about before Naruto
No,
and
no,
Sasuke had to fight. When
Oh, you talking about Gaara?
He low-key did that to him.
But like
too, though.
Gaara
Definitely
kinda,
did it to Gaara,
But
for sure.
Gaara, but
But
Gaara
they
made
were
sense.
throwing
It made
hands,
sense.
They
with-
was.
It made sense with
sense.
Gaara though, because
It made
Gaara
sense.
was a reflection of Naruto at the
And
time.
Pain made sense too because shit.
I can't
do Pain, bro.
Pain made sense to a degree. To a degree.
Because Jiraiya was there. You feel me?
But let's also talk about like
That's how no
Pain
Jutsu
literally
was like.
sacrificed himself though.
Yeah, that's all. That's
no
my
reason.
point. Because like
For no
he
reason.
literally killed himself.
He
bro.
won. Like Pain won,
Yeah.
and then he gave up.
And he helped
And
him with
he's
his
fighting his whole
nonsense.
legacy, bro.
Yeah.
Bringing everybody back to life and killing himself.
He basically did that for whole. He killed everybody in Konoha for no reason.
Yeah.
That whole arc boils down to, hey, bro, you know what? You are sad.
You don't have to do this, bro. We the same.
We the same.
broke the cycle.
I could have been you.
No.
He broke the cycle.
L. That's an L, bro. And then they continue that L shit into the fucking Great War, which which basically unfucking founds everything that was great about Naruto. All the fucking plot holes with the Hashirama cells, Black Zetsu, fucking
Take your time. Don't miss your layup.
This nigga funny as hell.
I told you I'm the
Jay's
MC,
cooking,
bro. I'm the
This
MC.
nigga came in cooking.
I'm the
Nigga, Michael
MC,
Porter
bro.
Jr. This big
That boy,
I don't pass shit.
He like Russ, really better get these 16 off the bench.
I don't pass shit.
Rush like that.
I don't pass shit.
Rush like that.
All right, Brody, I see you. I see you.
Fucking
Get to your
aliens,
layups,
nigga.
bro.
But now let's get into that shit.
Nah, the aliens was dumb. Aliens was a dumb choice. I ain't gonna cap.
Let's get into that shit.
All I want
right
to say
now.
is, never mind. I'll say it.
Okay. Get to your spot. bro.
Actually, nah, I'm not even gonna get into the war arc yet. I'm gonna talk about just plot holes that I just ended up just fucking noticing. For one, why the hell did Itachi not use Izanagi to heal his damn body? He knew that he had some type of sickness, how he was taking a little medicine on shit. He's trying to stay alive for Sasuke because he loves that nigga. So Izanagi, essentially, you can rewrite history. We seen that shit with Danzo.
How did Itachi die again?
Itachi died because of a sickness, but like he can't use that eye because like you'll lose an eye.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
can't-
I mean, but
why-
if you're prioritizing Sasuke, which we all know, then it's like shit. Why?
But-
What's one eye? Or like then you could be like, with you being in the Akatsuki, niggas can get eye transplants like it's nothing.
But with what? How you gonna get a transplant? There's no more
Wait,
Sharingan.
hold on.
Where's you gonna get the Sharingan from?
Like you gotta understand that
Them niggas was pulling them shits out of nowhere, though.
The eye that he had,
nah, bro,
no. The eye that he had, Shisui gave him that eye. Like he listed here, taking my eye,
And
keep
Danzo
it.
got the
Because
other.
the only one I trust, you the only person I trust with my jutsu.
Mm-hmm.
Itachi was just going to use that on himself selfishly just to keep his body intact. He had a plan for that eye, which is why he gave it to Naruto before that.
And then he used it in the war.
And we
arc.
didn't even know he had gave it to Naruto until we saw that nigga pop up, and he used it on himself to break control of Kabuto's jutsu, which was fire.
Because if he didn't do that,
Shisui
it was
had
over.
the Kote Kama.
Kozukama Kami.
Yeah.
Which
That was fire. Like
he also had the Izan, which also could like do with the Izanami.
It still doesn't make sense though, plot wise, because at the end of the
He
day,
was-
you saying you're doing all this shit for Sasuke, but
sound like some hate, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I can see where you're coming from, though, because like
if
it
you
didn't make sense.
yeah, it doesn't
At
make
first,
sense, bro. If
for
he's
sure.
really your number
But-
one thing, you trying to get this nigga stronger, trying to improve this nigga as a person, you gonna be alive for this nigga.
My
bro.
thing was
That's
I
just
don't
what
know
it is.
if he really could have healed himself though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and you got.
I mean, how couldn't he have though?
You got to think about the situation he put himself in too. You feel me? What he did, and then like also that's what the twist was for. After we saw that, by the way, that's when I had just switched to subtitles. By the way, to catch up to that, so that I would appreciate that shit. But that what the twist was for.
Naruto
and that
sub
twist
is
was.
so much better than dub.
Oh yeah, I watched the sub. I ain't the dub is.
Hell no.
I watched both. I watched
Naruto
both.
OG dub is good though. I was speaking of Shippuden like in particular.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm rolling. with you on
OG
that one.
Naruto though gotta watch it
For sure.
Yeah. I'm rolling.
But continue.
Comparing Bleach to fucking Naruto's world, boy, and it's crazy because Kishimoto had so much he could have done with the other villages that he didn't build upon. Like you seeing the fucking what wasn't the fucking
What?
the one A and B was at? I can't think of
Wind?
the Cloud Village.
And
Like,
hidden in
they
the
showed
cloud,
them-
yeah.
The light and the round lightning.
They
yeah.
showed them sparingly, but like I fucking love the village hidden in the rain, but we only seen them in fucking the pain arc. We didn't see them at all after that. And it's like in comparison to Bleach, where they're fucking worldwide across the earth now. No, with Burn the Witch. So
I mean-
undoubtedly, it's got the better fucking world.
Burn.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not
it's
gonna,
in the same verse, but like, but I obviously didn't use Boruto, and they expand upon the world even more. You feel me? And that's literally canon from Naruto to Boruto.
It's the
It's
same.
not.
thing.
It's not another show.
Like and Burn the Witch. I
Like-
like Burn the Witch, but like it didn't exist like until like recently type stuff. So I can't say it's like the worldwide thing is kind of recent. But I see what you're saying though. I agree with you to a point. Like
Yeah.
Bleach,
He's definitely set up better in Bleach.
Like
I
they,
would say.
with like the Arankar world and stuff, and then you had what was it, Hueco then you had the Soul Society,
Katakura Town.
Katakura Town. They had all the families within the Soul Society.
They could have named Naruto.
Fucking,
They could have named Naruto the Land of Fire or the Wheel of Fire.
Yeah,
and
bro.
and you know what I'm saying, it would have been more contextual to.
because it was just the Konoha show.
Yeah, you feel me?
It was just, every strong ninja came from Konoha.
You feel me? And then
if
it's
you're
on
not
fire too,
Gaara-
like the Rikages and shit. You feel me?
I said if you're not Gara,
Gara,
AB.
AB. You got all the,
Sushikage, a couple of them Kage niggas.
Yeah, all the Kages.
but
You
that's
got all
really
the Kages.
Not May though. May is trash.
I'm about to say it's one that's trash for sure.
Yeah, May is trash.
I don't know
Lava?
the name.
Yeah, the lava bit. She trash.
The finest one is the one that can fly for sure.
Tsuchikage, yeah.
But then you got people like the Seven Swordsmen and shit. Zabuza himself.
Zabuza was tough. That was a tough intro.
Yeah, Zabuza. Why didn't you tear him up, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Kabuto.
You don't like Zabuza?
Kabuto.
You thought he could? They supposed to beat Zabuza when they beat him?
No, bro.
Okay.
Hell nah. Zabuza is somebody that should have been maybe at the beginning of like Shippuden.
The same way he tore up Bleach.
Strength-wise,
The
bro?
same way he
No,
tore
he
up the
was weak.
captains. How Ichigo
No,
came in
they-
there.
I mean, I was just about to get into because
they had
they have
Kakashi there,
inconsistent ass power scaling. That is the main issue I have
They had
with
Kakashi
fucking
there, though.
Naruto and
How's
Naruto Shippuden.
How's that inconsistent though?
They had
Like,
Kakashi there.
Bro, Zabuza?
They had
How
Kakashi.
They did have
They did have
Kakashi.
They had
They
Kakashi.
did have Kakashi.
And then
Zabuza
Haku
was a kid,
and then
bro.
Haku didn't know because Haku had a fucking Genkai. So they really was about to lose until Naruto 9 nobody knew he had the shit.
He didn't, and Naruto he just raged.
You feel
and,
like
and
so?
he was able to win.
So how was that? Oh, they're not supposed to beat him. They
They
beat him.
wasn't supposed to beat him.
They was not supposed to be him.
They were supposed to, but guess what happened?
Wow.
They did because it was contextual to the show.
I'm not saying it was an ass pull, but they was not supposed
Bleach
to
is
beat him.
known for ass pull, so when we compare my
So is Naruto.
Yeah, so is Naruto,
not as
bro.
much as Bleach.
Really, and
That's debatable, bro. 'Cause
objectively,
you have that one.
objectively, every anime is known for ass.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Objectively,
Objectively,
For sure.
Every anime is known for
sure.
ass.
Yes.
There are some people that Goku wasn't supposed to beat that he beat. Ichigo wasn't supposed to beat that he
You
beat.
feel me?
Naruto, Luffy for damn show.
For damn
Crocodile.
Like
Kaido.
Dofi low key.
he lost to Kaido like 5 times
Yeah,
before he
yes,
won.
bro.
He lost to Crocodile twice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
it's hella ass pulls to anime. So, like,
you feel me?
ass pulls. I pause. I give it to. I let anime have it like every once in a while. It just can't be egregious.
Yeah, it can't be
when
too
it's, When it's
severe.
egregious and
It can't be
severe,
too severe.
then I'm like,
Fairy
Like,
Tail.
ooh, I gotta ask what else egregious. Listen,
Who?
when fucking Madara is using the long range version of Kamui that he stole from Kakashi and going into the fucking Kamui fucking realm, how the fuck did he do that?
Yeah.
When Kakashi never did it himself.
That's true.
That's just one example of many with Naruto.
when Madara used the
He stole
Obito shit.
no, he stole Kakashi shit.
But it's Obito's idol, right?
Yeah, it's Obito shit. I Obito still had the
other
short range one where you could use yourself. You could use that to go inside the Kamui,
Right,
the Kamui dimension. Kakashi did not have that. He had the one where he could put other objects into
Right.
the dimension, but he never could put himself in. Madara steals his shit and then puts himself into the.
I thought that was because Kakashi didn't have Uchiha blood in him.
Yeah, that's what that's exactly what I was about to say.
that's a plot hole to me.
Definitely,
That's
though,
cool.
because at the same time, Obito couldn't do it when he first got his
And
eye.
he became Ten-Tail
but
Jinchuriki.
he had to get better with his eyes.
Obito,
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did Mario just get that bit and be masterful with it?
Instantly.
Well, Madara and Obito, they also they had like a relationship.
They did. They did.
So I'm pretty sure they talked shit. Like I'm not giving the crew like I give it to you like that's probably a plot hole. But like I don't think it's egregious.
It's not.
I don't think it's crazy. I think it's annoying, but I don't think
I would
it's crazy.
say it's crazy, personally.
Crazy?
Yeah, bro, because that doesn't really.
Because
even
Naruto
young-
is also a show of like you train your power, you get better, you
Yeah.
get better, you get better. And then it's one thing just.
But we also been talked about show that Madara was an apex of the
Madara
Uchiha.
was
he
God.
was though, but we still seen him mature.
Yeah.
The
He
man-
still got
the-
better
the-
since he was young.
The man when Naruto had the giant Rasengan, right?
He absorbed that shit.
And what he literally said, "Oh, I awakened the Rinnegan before I died," and he didn't have time to use it. So when he came back to life and it awakened in the war, when did he have time to use it? Right then.
But it's a difference between you awakening it and you stealing something.
Somebody else's.
That's a big
That's
difference.
true. That's true. But again, that goes back to just being stronger than Uchiha. You feel me?
I would give you the fact that like he could use it better, but I can't give you the fact that he could use it as efficiently as Obito.
No, not officially as
Okay.
Obito, but
Yeah,
he,
yeah, yeah.
but
Yes,
he,
that's
but
fair.
he-
That's
but-
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. But
100%.
he could probably use it enough to go there like he did.
No, he was using it efficiently like Obito for sure.
Yeah.
For
Low-
sure.
low-key
he
was
was
using
literally
it
running
better.
that bit, running out, running it like
He literally
was
there
doing
is a
whatever he
clip.
I
wanted.
remember him doing that when there was
he-
the 10 tails, but I don't know.
No, I don't know exactly.
When he was the ten-
There
he-
is literally a clip of him taking the eye out of Kakashi.
He
putting
know,
it
yeah,
into
no,
his
I know
own.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, he flew.
I seen
he was
that.
flying and he took it out and put it in shit. And
But
he
see,
went
I don't know if he use 10 tails.
And then there was another clip of actually him using that shit better than fucking Obito was too.
But he definitely was using it better than Obito.
Yeah.
Was he like? Was it before he absorbed the 10 tails or was
they
it?
They both was 10 tail Jinchuriki at the time.
Nah, because Obito was a 10. Because Madara became 10 tails after Obito because he absorbed.
That's what I'm saying. They showed the efficiency with Obito as a 10 tail Jinchuriki using his power,
right?
And then they showed it with Madara, and he was using that shit.
If Madara's a 10 tails, then it makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of fair with 10 tails.
If he did 10 tails, then
the man had 4 to 5 shadow clones around that nobody could see.
There was in limbo. Like he had limbo shadow clones. He had Rinnegan. He had Sharingan.
Like that 10 tails. That bitch could do everything.
Like at that point, he became God. At that point,
but yeah, 10 tails was just like an ass pulling.
No, 10 tails was a hack. For sure. Yeah, it was definitely a hack.
Definitely.
10 tails was a big hack. I'm not going to argue with y'all.
Because it was like at the beginning of the show, 9 tails was that. You know what I'm saying? Remember Madara stole the 9 tails to get from Minato?
Yeah, because 9 tails is the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then out of nowhere,
9
10
tails is the
tails
strongest
came
tail.
up.
Yeah, it's the strongest tail beast.
And you put them all together as 10 tails.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, you're literally like,
Nah. It's definitely some cap. It's definitely some cap.
But it made, like you said, it made sense though. It wasn't like
it wasn't like craziness. Like even when it comes to like Bleach, only reason I get Bleach shit is just because like Ichigo got too many damn hacks. That's it. It's literally it.
And then I literally saw this man, like Grimjo was like, he was with this man. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like Ichigo had Grimjo on the ropes, and then Orihime say you can't lose. And I guess I can't lose now.
I mean that makes sense though because she was scared of his hollow form. That's the whole reason he was even holding back in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's one of the reasons he didn't want to fight Ukiura in front of her.
Yeah, because like when he would go crazy, he didn't want her to see.
But did he put his mask on when he one shot Grimjo?
Yeah, he had to. Yeah. After she said that was like the announcement of like you do what you got to do to catch this dub.
And he said, "Bet."
Got right with Grimjo.
Start whooping that boy. Start whooping that boy.
Hey, what else you got, bro?
He's gonna go crazy.
Really, I got some defense of
Bleach. Go ahead, say your Bleach defense, bro.
Bro, the power scaling in Bleach is so much more because, like we mentioned, the Zabuza. I mentioned last week the whole Datara versus. I still believe Sasuke should have died against that nigga Datara. Yeah, they literally were looking at each other like for 5 minutes.
Can he throw a fucking also should have lost against B, but
hell yeah.
B whooped his ass.
Hell yeah,
B whooped his ass.
You can say draw.
Killer B.
He got away.
He lost. No, Sasuke lost against B.
If you put out an internal flame, it's like
did you lose? It was a substitute.
Yeah, it was a substitute.
It's still a loss.
But I mean, he still did
Sasuke
it. Sasuke
had 5 people with him and got his ass kicked, bro. He lost.
Bruh, he did not lose though.
He lost.
You can say tie, but he did not lose.
Sasuke lost.
That nigga lost. Bro.
At the end of the day, B had to pull a move. At the end of the day,
yeah, I'll give you that. But
it
was fire to see Sasuke stop.
Nobody can beat the internal flame.
It was fire to see Sasuke stop the internal flame because I'm supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the part I was like, whoa.
That shit was fire.
But Sasuke definitely would have 100% would have lost.
Should have lost that for sure.
He definitely 100%.
1-on-1, it was.
B was whooping that.
That Larry put that man to sleep.
B over there spitting.
Put that man to sleep, boy.
I'm the Mr. 8-tail Jinchuriki. I got 10 swords. Who you think me? Who you think he beating me? I'm Mr. A and I'm Mr. B. Call Mr. Raikar. He's with me. That boy Killer B, man. Don't play with him.
This man literally put his hand down and said, hold up now.
Oh, God.
Start right. I hate that they did that though. Like
I love that they did that. I ain't gonna cap. I love that. I ain't gonna cap. That got me, bro.
It looked a little racist though. I ain't gonna lie.
If he was normal, bro. If he was just normal, that bit like it wasn't needed. You feel me?
I'm glad they put his brother in there too. Like, okay, he's the normal one. This nigga crazy.
Yeah.
So it makes like he's a little bit more eccentric. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to B though.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
But nah, like
I like B.
Their power system. Now, granted, they like we all have already said, there was hella ass pulls and shit. Shit went haywire. But their power system was so much more fleshed out in comparison to Naruto's. That shit is so confusing. Not gonna lie, with the whole fucking Hado rankings and shit.
Hado rankings?
You don't know about the Hado, the different types of with keto. I think
talking about like the magic shit.
Yeah.
I think Bleach is actually a little bit more complicated.
Are you talking about Bleach?
I don't know, bro, because you literally all the fucking ketos are ranked.
Well, I mean,
and then
you saying like Naruto power systems is like what random? Like
yeah, it really depends on the day. Honestly,
I mean, but like to your point, like y'all got the Hado.
Yeah, the keto
Hado
system.
numbers,
The Hado keto system, right? But like most of the time, like we don't know like what all there are. You feel me? Not in the.
It's just random
If
numbers.
it's just random, like nigga just pop by and be like number 99, then somebody else would be like number 37.
The whole number ranking is like as the numbers go up, it's harder to use.
I
know.
never
We
even
know.
knew that, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
bro.
like
Damn, that's crazy.
I never knew
Yeah,
because
like,
it's never explained.
It's never like it's not explained.
They just
bro.
don't explain. That's why I say it was confusing. Like I don't think it's bad. I just think it's confusing.
Because
like I said, I tried to get in Bleach like 3 times.
Because I wish they
I
used
couldn't-
them more.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, me
If
too.
more
I do
people
wish it
use
was
the
used
Hados,
more.
I probably could have understood
Especially
it a
like
little
when
bit more.
Aizen
And
be
it's
using
crazy.
them.
Aizen knows every Hado and every keto.
Every
bro.
single
Well, I said there's
bro.
three. The niggas
Aizen-
even know there's 3 different types of ketos. One,
Nope.
Hado is for binding. Fucking, I can't remember which one is for this. There's a binding one, destructive one, and a healing
I'm
one.
about to say
I
one is
ain't know
healing,
none of them. I ain't know none. All I know was just when Aizen said like Hado 70 something or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, it's Aizen.
So like
run.
So what are you
It's Aizen.
what are you saying though?
Like compared to Naruto, how
are
is it
you-
like
how
better?
the data shit and they shouldn't have beat Zabuza and the B situation. Like
Well-
the power of scaling is like up and down to me.
You gotta also think of like because like Zabuza, that fight. Let's talk about that fight, right? Like you say they shouldn't have beat down. You feel me? At the end of the day, like I would say that out of the big 3, Naruto probably is like the most, I guess, like real. You feel me? As far as what should be happening. You feel me? Because they still ninja and people at the end of the day. So Zabuza and the folks pulling up in the gang and shit, that shit affected the outcome of that fight. You feel me? Shit like that is. I hear what you saying. Like Zabuza was Zabuza, but at the end of the day, certain shit happened. The 9-tail shit happened. Kakashi got it right.
Sasuke had Sharingan for a little bit too.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You did.
And then Kakashi used his copy ninja stuff, and like he was copying all his
And then the damn mist and shit. Then he called the hounds.
How do
You feel me?
This is
And then what happened? Because Zabuza would have died. But what happened?
If what?
Haku stepped in the way.
Correct.
Lightning blade.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Haku did sacrifice himself.
So if that doesn't happen, what happened to Zabuza? You can't say then, oh, they shouldn't win because Kakashi missed. I took your shit, called my shit, hold you down, lightning blade, get up out of here.
Zabuza definitely was about to die.
He was about to die.
For sure.
About to die for
No
sure.
question
For
about
sure.
it.
So I hear you, but
But even then, like, how did like in like just
okay,
to
but
count-
the Sasuke and Deadara shit, I you know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
not,
I will say-
I'm not gonna argue with Sasuke and
Yeah,
Deadara.
because
Like,
I know what happened. I can explain to you what happened.
I can't make it make sense.
Because literally what
I
they
can't make it
said,
make
what they
sense.
said is
It was a reverse summoning, so he didn't really use chakra like that.
Yeah,
but-
he didn't use chakra. They basically said it was a summoning. So summonings is blood and shit. So you have a little amount of chakra and you can still
If you
summon.
using it with your blood.
Yeah,
But then it's like,
but
how the hell this nigga get a fucking...
so he summoned him, went inside his mouth, and then re-summoned him. Well, he summoned him.
It was reverse summoning.
Went inside his mouth, yes, and then he made him take the blast, and then he re-summoned him back to where they were. That's why you see him pop up.
Yeah.
and he's with.
But then my thing is, if you're not using your chakra, you got to make sure you have to have the time to make sure the little scribe shit of your blood is perfect, because if it's not perfect, it's not going to work. How the hell do you have time to do that mid-fight?
Well, he was running away from the goddamn the
Blast.
explosion and shit. So
I will
he
say,
would have had time to do
back
it.
to the Zabuza fight though, I feel like the power scaling he's talking about is like
Yeah, the anime too.
he was part of seven
the seven
stri-
ninja swordsmen.
Exactly.
He was trying to overthrow the Mizukage and everything like that.
Along with,
It just didn't
Kisame.
make sense. I mean, yes, they had Kakashi. That made sense. But I feel like the squad they had just didn't It did not add up.
I mean, it was their first mission, bro.
Exactly.
Their first mission.
But like, Zabuza wasn't supposed to be there. Like, it was a D.
He wasn't.
It was a D-rate mission.
He wasn't.
They were really just supposed to be like just protecting this little low-class carpenter dude, and then they end up being pulled into something that they was not supposed to be in.
Fighting Keke Genkai and
exactly.
and
Seven Swords.
It's like when Ichigo was going against Byakuga the first time, and like he just thought.
And that's exactly what I said. Those are literally like
like Ichigo was. There's no way in hell he was going to be Byakuga the very first time he met that man. He got hit.
Bankai, he barely even had.
He got smacked around.
He actually ended up becoming losing his power as a Soul Reaper in that fight.
Exactly.
He cut his fucking the piece of his body that is able to emit reishi, and that's why he ended up having to become a hollow.
Yeah, like he wasn't supposed
to get his power again
because he wasn't supposed to be in that situation. It was just by happenstance. So like I kind of equate those to the same thing. Like you were not supposed to win. There's no way you're supposed to win, but you end up coming on top because you a dog. Yeah, because you a dog.
I give it to Naruto and them, but I could see what you're saying and like. Yeah. That's the same with the cat.
Exactly.
If Kakashi wasn't there and it was just
them, they would have died. They would have died.
If it was just them and they won, but Ichigo also went there and he reshaped how they thought about their whole structure of life.
Humans.
You feel me?
Thought about everything.
That was the first arc.
He made them reform for real.
Like that's crazy.
Technically, the second arc. But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean, but yeah, second arc.
So it's I feel you, but I feel like which is a little bit more egregious. Not even a little bit. I think it is more egregious.
I think they're about the same on that one.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I think they're the same. I don't think one's more than the other. I think both of them kind of have they
moments.
They moments.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say one's better than one's worse than the other on that one. I think they pretty much the same. Because it was both early. Because they both early shonen too. The manga trying to get on their feet.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I ain't gonna. I really don't even compare shows till like they get to like maybe their third or fourth arc. Because then I can see like, all right, you've been established for a while. You got your world established, your character established. All right, let me see what you do from here. That's why I don't like that's why the full bring arc it's just.
And when we do talk about anime, like them first 5 in Naruto, you in that bitch immediately. That first 5 in Bleach. It take a minute.
It's rough.
You feel me? It do because I started rewatching Bleach and I dropped that bitch and I done seen Bleach 2 times and I still dropped it. Like damn, this bitch with this slow. Shit.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, with the fucking what's that black nigga name? I can't think of his name, bro.
The pacing was bad. What black nigga? And what Bleach?
Yeah,
you talking about Toskin?
No, I'm talking about
I think 5.
Don Kanoji from the first. He was in like in the first 9.
Talking about the Afro.
I don't even remember.
Exactly what you're talking about.
When he said Don Kanoji, why I think about a dude from One Piece with a pointed head. What's his name?
Don John. Don John. He talking about Don John.
Don Chinjao.
Yeah, Don Chinjao.
I said Don Kanoji. Who is that?
You know, one week we need to have a talk about the worst fruits in One Piece.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's a whole episode right there, my boy. There's a bunch.
Definitely.
One Piece got something.
I got my number one. I got my number one, boy.
Give me your number 5 or something.
Just my number 5.
Not number 1, but one you just like, okay, this probably gonna be on the list.
Yeah,
For me, I can give you one right now off the top of my head. Buggy.
Buggy got one of the best fruits, low key.
I be wanting to say Buggy, but it's not his fruit. It's how he be using his fruit.
Yeah, because real talk, bro, Buggy should not. If I had Buggy fruit, bro, because first of all, he's a counter to law. Number 1. How's he not counter to law?
You saying he's a counter or a coward to law?
He's a counter to law.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
He's a counter to law.
Oh yeah.
Like his devil fruit is literally bro.
I thought you said coward too.
No, not coward, counter. And even with Mihawk, technically he's like if you give a competent person his fruit, Mihawk not touching him. How?
Well, if a competent person,
sword attacks.
Okay, give somebody Congress so I can give him Buggy's fruit. See what happens.
If somebody was a competent person,
so are we saying like are we saying fruit, like just the fruit, not the user at all?
Just the fruit.
Oh, we're just talking about the fruit in general. Okay, then never mind.
Just the fruit.
Okay.
Because I was about to say if I give someone a different user, like you give me that fruit. Boy,
no, that's what he's saying. Like we separating the user. We just talking about
gotcha.
quality use of fruit.
That's fair.
Who use that bit?
See, I was combining it all together.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
No, we could do that too. We'll find a criteria though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But anyways, back to the thing. I'm gonna let y'all wrap it up, man, because I don't really care to talk about One Piece and Bleach no more. I think that both are okay. I think Naruto's a little bit better than Bleach.
You said One Piece and Bleach.
Oh my bad, excuse me. Naruto and Bleach.
Yeah.
One Piece is the best out of all of them.
No question about
But
that.
yeah, I think Naruto's a little bit better than Bleach, but like I don't think it's like
You
elite.
really think it's a wash?
This
for
is
I
real?
don't think it's a wash. I think it's a
This
little
the
bit
way
better.
I see it, right? Like OG Naruto, that's S tier for me, bro.
Oh, for sure.
You feel me?
Nah, there's no bad arcs in the OG Naruto.
So when I add in
Agreed.
Shippuden, and you only can give me the back end of the show for real, and it's really like an A minus, maybe a B plus
A minus a little high.
to y'all.
A
You
little
feel
high.
me? You feel me? But even then,
For just Shippuden?
No, he's talking about the war arc.
no, I'm talking about like Shippuden in general.
Oh, okay.
You feel? I'm not talking about just the war art. Shippuden in general,
I'll give it like a B.
B minus.
I give it a B.
Solid B.
I
I
give
give it a B.
B.
I give it a
B
B.
minus.
That's fine. I said A minus, B plus.
Okay.
At the end of the day, if something S tier,
S. I'll say the first one is S.
if something S tier and you put it together, and
Maybe
I,
Z.
and I say A minus,
Maybe Z. No, dead ass. Maybe Z.
Maybe Z.
Maybe Z tier, bro.
nigga, if it's Z tier and you give me something that's A minus, B plus, a B, that shit only gonna bring it down to an S. At the
Yeah,
most,
I
an
mean,
A plus.
A minus,
And I
A minus.
think- I
At the
think-
most, an A plus.
Bleach as a series to me is at least a B.
It's at least a B.
Ooh, Bleach.
Bleach is a B.
It's a B, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I give
Because
it-
one thing I didn't speak about is the qualities that people always overlook in what the story was, bro. Like the whole Sosuke Aizen shit. That shit was crazy. Undeniable.
It was tough.
I like
Building
Bleach
that shit
animation
up.
over Shippuden too.
Yes.
They
They
100%.
had cold fights. But it's just the fact that they fights got cut so many damn times in the anime, bro. I be watching the fight, and all of a sudden, it's a cutaway to another goddamn scene I don't even care about.
That's literally Naruto too.
Yeah.
They
100%.
literally was fighting. Who was it? Kakazu. Next
Yeah,
thing we
yeah,
know, we
but
got
like- but Bleach would
going
do-
to Asuma.
But Bleach would do that shit and then go straight to like 5 filler episodes.
Correct.
And then go back to the
Correct.
fight.
But
That's my issue with that.
You got to be fair and say Naruto does it too.
Naruto definitely does it too.
Naruto do it, but it'd be like awesome shit. It was on like 1 or 2 episodes, and we were back to the fight.
That's correct.
It wasn't even that long, and it was.
It was quality.
And it was relevant to
Quality.
the plot.
Yeah,
The Bleach stuff,
quality.
when it'll be relevant to the plot. And that's why I
you
don't
talking
like.
about with the show. Like I feel like I said, Naruto is one of the real ones. Like not like that, but like it's more.
One of the more real anime.
It's more grounded.
Thank you. It's more down to
It's
earth,
more
you feel
grounded.
me?
Even though when they introduced fucking aliens, it wasn't grounded no
For
more.
sure. But like the premise
Up until aliens.
the premise of Naruto, because I feel Naruto from a personal standpoint, because niggas do be hating when they don't really understand who you are.
Correct.
You feel me?
That boy had a terrible childhood.
I had
Trench man.
Yes.
Sorry, I got a 1 in 10 million kidney disease, right? You feel me? It ostracized me because niggas really didn't know. They didn't ask me. But now, seeing Naruto, he got older, how everybody was facing his back, while he had the baddest one in the village, getting married. And now niggas like be treating me differently because they see I'm on my shit. It's the same thing. You feel
Definitely.
me? So that's why I feel like niggas miss that shit a lot with Naruto. You feel me? A lot, because niggas really harp on the war shit because niggas love Naruto so fucking much, and so much bullshit happened in that bitch. It made niggas forget what the fuck Naruto is, bro.
So you saying in Naruto emotional quotient really is
Because
pushing that shit above.
it's important to it. You feel me? Like
I agree to that.
Naruto sitting on the bench with the 2 popsicles after his man's just
Died.
died.
That scene hurt my heart every time.
Like
Every time that shit
the
hurt.
flashback of seeing Minato and Kushina protecting their baby, the nail, one nail going through they stomach, bro.
Dope.
And Minato used his last little bit of life to say, we're going to save some shit so we can see you when you get older.
Yep.
Dope.
He did that multiple
Feel me?
times.
Mm-hmm.
Minato, man. Shout out
You
to
feel
him.
me? I feel like a lot of Bleach moments, it comes from just the power.
Fights. Bleach moments comes from the fights.
100%.
that's-
And scheming.
Ichigo.
What, and I would say this, Bleach is what niggas think Dragon Ball is. And I mean that wholeheartedly.
Speak on that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm gonna need you.
Because niggas think Dragon Ball is just fights and just niggas getting strong and all that shit.
But it's more than that though. You dealing with the politics and shit too.
Because niggas didn't watch Dragon Ball. They didn't
even read the manga. Dragon Ball fans don't even read the manga.
And then they missed the subtle shit like Goku going from my name is not Kakarot, I'm Goku and I'm from Earth. Then him going to I'm Goku from a Saiyan from Earth. I'm a Saiyan from Earth. Then the new Broly, he say
call me Kakarot.
But I'm saying that like
fire.
I'm saying that like Bleach also has politics. Like again, the whole strategy with Sosuke Aizen, like he set aside centuries long worth of. He literally created Ichigo. Like he was the reason why he was birthed into the way because the whole
Bleach has smart
Vasco
writing.
Lorde. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bleach has very smart.
So
writing.
it's more than just fights. Now, I say that is the primary pushing what pushes the plot? Hell yeah. No question about it. But it's more than just that.
And I would say Naruto has politics too. Cause
you
feel me?
It does. That's why.
Kage Summit. That's literally a politician.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is when Sakura was doing her medic shit in the Sand Village in the beginning of Shippuden, and Lady
I know what you're talking about.
Chiyo, thank you. Lady Chiyo, she had to change her mind because she really hated Tsunade. She was like, Tsunade was killing my dogs.
Sakura too.
Tsunade was killing my dogs, but this girl is trying to help us. She's trying to push this shit forward because she was following Naruto's path. What Naruto is doing, like Naruto trying to change where I want to go.
Because Naruto's crying for Gaara and stuff, and she's like, "Dang, all right, bro, I'm gonna get my life."
That's where I felt like Naruto, especially Shippuden, was missing because you're slaying these seeds, but you're not pushing them anywhere. They're just dying off in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about like the connection to the Sand Village?
The politics, there was no inner. There was not enough inter-village politics and communications going on for my liking because he showed that they have it, but like when you going back to Konoha, it's just one contained story inside Konoha. Why?
I feel like the 5 Kage Summon,
especially I didn't mean to cut you out, but especially when like after they have a battle, or a battle outside of the. For example, the pain art, there should have been somebody attacking that had some type of beef because obviously I know Konoha has enemies for all the fucking great wars they had back in the day. Why are we not having these other villages at least having people pull up
because
see
of
what's going on?
Oh, because of Naruto. They did though, because remember the Cloud Village people came in, they was looking for Sasuke. You had some other people from Remnants like spying on the Leaf, but because Naruto as a character was so beloved in the world because he was the one really breaking borders, because he's the one breaking traditions. He's breaking all these traditions like the countries didn't fuck with each other. Naruto's the main reason why the Kazekage, like the Sand Village is called.
Tsuchikage.
No, not even that. He's the reason why the Sand Village and the Leaf Village are not at war no more.
Sure.
He's the reason when he went to beg A and B to not kill Sasuke, like they noticed that stuff. They're like, okay, he's different. Like he might be the one. Even when he was fighting B and stuff during the war.
A literally said that.
Like
I have to say that.
Huh?
A literally said, "This kid's different."
This kid's different.
I remember saying
this kid's different. That. Like he was the reason why.
That was when they was on that little turtle, right?
Yeah, they was on the Turtle Island. He's the reason why they were able to become like intermingled and stuff. Because before then it was war. Minato, that was a flea on sight. The first Minato was flea on sight.
You see the yellow flag?
You're not communicating with no flea on sight. You're not
really. If you see Minato, it's cooked.
It's cooked.
Yeah, curtains.
And
the second Hokage was a racist. The first Hokage was a god shinobi, and everybody, and he is the one. He tried to be Naruto. He was giving people tail beasts, basically giving people nuclear weapons to like protect their countries and stuff. But his era was too much war intense. Second Hokage, same thing. Third Hokage, trash ass Hokage. But at the same time, trash ass nigga, just trash ass nigga.
You had big shoes to fill. I ain't gonna lie. You had big shoes to fill.
Lame man nigga.
The only reason I say that because I just don't support the second. That's the only reason I say that. But
I understand.
Objectively.
The third's the worst.
Objectively
is the worst.
It's the fourth because he didn't do enough. But that's objectively though. He just didn't do enough.
He saved the village from Madara.
He did. But he died young. He died young.
Is that his fault?
No, it's not his fault.
Hell no, it's not.
That's why I said objectively.
How many niggas beat Madara?
Actually, kind of is his fault because Obito's the reason that nigga died.
How many niggas beat Madara?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? That was Obito too. That was 16-year-old Obito.
It was Obito.
Like it was 16 years
How
old.
many niggas
Not many.
Not many.
Not many
I was
at
just
all.
making sure.
Kakashi was throwing hands though.
He was though.
Kakashi was throwing
And lost.
It's Kakashi though.
Yeah, he
And
lost though.
He
Let's
threw
not
hands,
forget
he threw
that.
hands and lost.
I think you also missed like a lot of the because you did talk about the talk no jutsu, and I can't denounce that.
Talk no juice is the worst thing that ever happened.
You feel me? You feel me?
Boy.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel me? Because
Boy.
my nigga, you know Naruto, he be throwing hands. You feel me? But
So
and
powerful.
then he just sit down and start talking to a nigga. He didn't talk to Kage like that because it really wasn't no point. But we ain't gonna talk about that shit either. And then who else? He didn't talk to Kakuza.
Kakazu.
He
He
didn't
did
talk.
not.
He only taught no jutsu. Gara, which made sense.
Made sense. Pain.
Pain, which was dumb. Sasuke at the end after like 15 different taught no jutsus.
I was
but
about to
the last one
say.
worked. The last one worked. The other one
Sasuke
worked.
over and over and over and over.
They were dying together. So like,
I think that's it though. He don't really talk
And
no
then,
jutsu that many people.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Naruto
really did.
didn't
Right, it's just
fight
at
that
very
much either.
pivotal moments of the series.
and
where
but-
he'll
but-
try to do
About
it.
3 times, about maybe 3-4 times.
and then Dedera, he was trying to kill that man because he thought he killed Gara. You feel me? But it was
he was on Dedera ass, I ain't gonna lie.
it was a clay clone, and he beat that man face in. Orochimaru when he saw you talking shit about Sasuke.
it
man.
wasn't no talk no jutsu with Orochimaru.
It was not no talk no jutsu.
But he let that nigga run free in the village, which is again,
Yeah,
Right.
he let him have a kid.
It's just-
Why?
but now
Why? What are you doing, bro?
that man should be under the jail.
because
Like, what are you
100%,
doing, bro?
Yeah.
because
This nigga used to go around biting
been not-
kids'
there been
necks.
We
not-
gonna talk
Super
about
song.
villains that skated for no reason, and he on the
He's
list.
definitely one.
We gonna
One of
talk
the
about
biggest
that.
ones.
Pin this villains that skated away the
Snake for real, boy.
real snake. His crazy ass
Slytherin leader.
man.
But their villains are fire though. You feel me?
Bleach or
Naruto?
Naruto?
Or Bleach.
Naruto.
You think
Oh, yeah.
Naruto villains are better than Bleach? I would agree.
I'll say
Yeah.
yeah.
For
I
sure.
definitely
I would
would.
agree.
Yeah,
sure.
I
their
think
villains are definitely more impactful.
I like you at Ba.
To me.
I like Aizen, but outside of them two,
That's where the list
Yeah,
is.
it's really
that's
where it
really the
ends.
list.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, you could say like Ukiura, but it's like, are you including that with Aizen?
yeah. And even then, like he was a good villain, but he wasn't. He didn't.
He's my favorite because he's cool.
He's cool.
And see,
I
he-
feel like he did a good amount to start it off though, because
He
he
did.
did pull up to Earth.
Yeah.
He pulled
with,
up. He pulled up.
He was the first.
Ugular is a good villain. Like he's not trash by any means
Oh, yeah, for
necessary.
sure.
Like,
I wasn't
he's-
saying you saying
he's
that.
fire. I just don't like when I think of Bleach villains that like really that like made that impact. It's Aizen and it's Ueba.
I mean, they're on the class of their own for sure.
And that's the thing.
Because-
In Naruto, you got Madara, you got Orochimaru, you got Kabuto, you got Obito, you got
Kabuto is
Orochimaru.
Nah, Kabuto.
Now Kobe
to me. He's up there. He's like Ukiura level to me.
Yeah, I would
he
say
could
he's
be,
with
Because
Ukiura.
he's
That's
to
fair.
me.
You know that's
he's
fair.
equated
That's
to
fair.
Orochimaru.
That's fair.
I'll give you that. But then
But-
you got the Akatsuki. You
Yes.
got it's
and then,
just,
and then even on like lower level, like when we first saw Ninja, Gara in the first part.
well, they were antagonists. No, Gar was a villain. Gar
was a villain.
Gar was a
Definitely a
straight
villain.
up villain.
Neji was more like an
Okay, I got you.
anti-hero
Yeah.
when we first met him.
yeah, for sure. You feel me? He was just a lost child. You feel me?
Somebody
But he
wanted
was
to compete.
he was definitely an antagonist at the time.
For sure.
Yeah.
But Gara,
Definitely a villain.
fire.
Gar was 100% villain. That was a big villain. Big villain.
Feel what
My
I'm saying?
God.
So that's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you
yeah,
feel me? Like,
I'm with you there.
like I said, Bleach is cool, brother. You feel me? But
Same way I feel about Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
like I said, if we gonna sit here and say the first part is S or Z, and y'all can only say like the lowest grade was yours. You said a B minus for Shippuden.
Yeah.
It's not gonna take away from the overall greatness. The one compare the overall grade for the manga to anime, like from manga to anime from both, it shit just don't weigh the same to me. It just don't. That's why I don't think it clears, but I think it's comfortably
So what you think to a Bleach greatness?
to Bleach greatness.
Like what moments you feel like took their greatness?
Took their greatness.
Like took it away or like
Yeah, like you saying, I'm not saying you saying Bleach is bad, of course.
for me it's the whole full brain arc. I
Yeah,
hated
yeah, that whole
I hate-
full
that
brain
whole arc was trash.
That definitely shot the
And
legacy.
It hurt a lot.
It was another filler too that was just bad. Like because I'm actually somebody who enjoys filler. That's why
Me too.
Me
Me too.
I don't miss none of that shit.
I do like
I
some
don't-
good filler.
Yeah, you feel me? I don't because I want to get more
When
shit.
Goku and Piccolo got their license, I
I
like
skipped
that.
it all. So
Even though that's technically canon, though. I think Goku can drive a car. He
Yeah,
can't
it
do math,
is.
but he can drive a car.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I like seeing that shit. You feel me? But even then, when we talk about the plot itself, like that nigga Ichigo just, I don't know. Like I never really felt like that nigga was ever gonna lose. Except for when Aizen stopped his theme song, I said, okay, this nigga in trouble.
Nah, that's one of the coldest
that
ones.
Ukiyo, I thought he was about to lose too, though.
Okuyara technically beat him. Didn't Okuyara beat him the first
he
time?
turned to a Vasto Blood, bro.
The first time.
And technically,
He definitely beat him
No, he beat him
the
the
first
first time. He technically beat him the second too when he turned to a Vasto
Oh,
Blood.
yeah.
but nigga had a hold in his damn chest. Like
Both times.
both times.
I would say Okuyara won.
And even with the final Gets Go Tensho, when he did beat Aizen technically came back. But
What do you mean technically?
That nigga got up.
Yeah, he got up.
and then there was that Kisuke?
Yeah.
Kisuke came because the what's it called started rejecting him and shit.
The
Hogyoku.
So he
Hogyoku,
was really about to get clapped right then.
For
Like,
sure.
you feel
If
me?
Kisuke wasn't there, just like we talked about Kakashi earlier, it would have been.
It would have been a wrap. But
Yeah,
that's
for
why
sure.
you need, that's an anime though. You need your mentor. Like when Ray
Yeah,
Lee
for
pulled
sure.
up for the Straw Hats
Yeah,
and
for
everything
sure.
like that.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, for sure.
it happens.
You feel me? So but like I said, man, like it's
I definitely would say like because I love both of these shows, I would have to agree. The biggest point for me, I would say Naruto slightly over would be
Just slightly.
I can never get over him storming the the captains and just
Beating them, bro.
and
Yeah,
then
bro.
then he beats
I can't get
Kenpachi.
Kenpachi's the craziest one.
I mean
Kapachi
Captain Kuchiki too though, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
he should have been
like
Byakuya.
it was like you couldn't even beat his sister. Now
could-
you beating Byakuya?
Yeah. Them two never made sense to me. Because I'm like, bro, Kenpachi,
and then what you call it beat Captain Coochie too?
Captain Coochie is crazy.
That's the Captain Coochie.
might start calling
Hey man, forgive my country grammar, man. But look,
Captain Coochie.
didn't he shoot like a strong ass arrow or something?
Who do you?
Yeah.
He might. I don't think he beat him. He might have incapacitated.
But I think he destroyed his bunkhouse. Something crazy. You feel me? That's another problem too because it once said that like once your bunkhouse
you
breaks,
talking about what's the Kurotsuchi, the head of the
yeah, that's what I'm
research
talking
and
about.
the-
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
you're
about.
not talking about
R&D.
Captain Kuchiki. Captain Kuchiki is
Wait, is that dude with the
Byakuya's
makeup
is
on?
Byakuya.
Yeah, that's Byakuya.
Yeah.
Oh,
You-
Captain
you-
Coochie, not
Captain
Byakuya. My
Coochie.
fault.
But still,
Hey, he's the real Captain Coochie though. Him? Y'all forgot what he did?
Yeah. See,
I didn't forget.
that's why I laughed because y'all was right.
He really
Got
is
right
Captain
on
Kuchiki
that
for
bit. I
real.
said,
Captain Coochie is crazy.
But really,
That's the name of the episode.
What really took
We
Bleach
get
down for me?
demonetized for sure.
What really took Bleach down for me though? What was the 1,000 Year Blood War? Because I read it. I read that bitch. You feel me?
I read it too.
And that bit.
It was good for it had moments, bro.
It had moments, but even like when you know what I'm saying, Ice Boy. You feel me? When he did transform,
Oh, Hitsugaya?
it was so quick. It's like I didn't have no time to appreciate the shit. You feel
Yeah,
me?
they-
And look, I'm not even blaming.
Hitsugaya.
I'm not even blaming Kubo
Oh, okay.
because I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
The studios.
Yeah,
You feel
bro.
me?
Oh, yeah.
They
rushing them.
They
It's
rushing
real-
them.
it's
Constantly
real- yeah,
rushing
showing
You
it.
feel me?
Yeah.
You
Showing
feel me?
it.
So I'm not gonna blame them. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna blame him because I know what his talent is.
Kishimoto's issue with that as well.
I know.
Definitely.
And look, that's what I about to say.
And
about
Kishimoto
Madara
was
earlier.
sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
The man, he took 2 weeks off. He made Madara too strong. He didn't know what to do. The man didn't know what to do.
He really did. He
you
really
could tell.
did.
And it made me mad because I'm like, this is the best you came up with. But at the end of the day, it's like,
Madara should have been the final villain.
That was a problem with Naruto for me, like too.
Kamado really
They had the
won.
what's next issue. Like
Yeah.
every art, Naruto was getting exponentially stronger, especially in Shippuden.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And it was just like,
They
okay,
became
what
Saiyans.
you?
They became Saiyans in Shippuden. I'll be trying to tell
Yes.
people that, bro. It became
Exactly.
Dragon Ball. Like when he even with the yellow, when him and Kurama got cool and he got the chocolate coat thing. I'm like, all right, bro.
KCN,
Like, bro, there's no
QB nature.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm like, dude, who's this nigga? Who's he finna fight?
Exactly.
Like like Obito, even with Kamui being the most broken move in all of Naruto, in my opinion, because like Kamui
It is, especially with both eyes.
yeah, yo, it's just a busted move. But like even then, bro, like come on, bro.
The KCM was crazy, and then
KCM
he
was
had all the rest of the tails with
Then he
him
had
too.
three more. He had three more. He had the base KCM. He had the KCM with the cloak, and then he had the Saiyan 6 Pass KCM With like the orbs and everything. Yeah, like 3 versions of that thing,
with
bro.
the little pole shit.
That bit that was hard.
It was too broken.
When that bit
It was too broken.
when that bit throw out that lava star with Saiyan sharks.
I know that was editorial.
I think I also have to put in with the orb shit, nigga. If he would have really used them shits to the full power,
Over with.
He throw that shit somebody, nigga. Your matter is
Yeah,
gone.
wasn't no like destructo or something?
I wish he had.
Same thing the Madara had.
I wish he had that power
Yeah,
more.
facts.
I wish he was able to have that power for a longer stint of time. Because in the last movie, we saw him using 2 Rasengans in both hands, and he was fighting with them, like he was punching with them hoes.
Yeah.
And that shit was hard.
Like gloves almost?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was fighting on the moon. He was fighting with them bitches, like 2 Rasengans in his
Oh, I
hand.
think I did see it was like Ken Shiki and somebody
Yeah.
else.
One of the shikis.
I think I did
feel
see
me?
this.
One of the
Fucking
shitty
aliens.
shikis, man.
But in the day, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that body, man. You feel me? But I still fuck with Bleach, though. Feel me? Still fuck with Bleach.
No, Bleach is great, bro. It's
I'm gonna
just
do my quick drive by on Pokemon. Y'all took way too long to make Ash the champion. That's it.
I'll give you that one, bro. First of all, Ash is the one. Hold on, where, do I got some applause? Hold on, let me get some.
Goddamn.
That shit pissed me off.
Let me give
I'm
you some
20
applause.
something years old. Ash just became a
Nigga,
champion.
that shit was on ESPN, nigga.
Let me give you some applause for that one, man. That ain't gonna
Nigga,
count.
I got 5 notifications.
Hey, you know
from
what's
5
crazy,
different
bro?
apps.
This man,
Like this nigga in real life for
this
some.
man Ash, bro. Because I was a big Pokemon fan as a kid.
I know, bro.
He had some of these strong. First of all, Charizard is out here fighting legendaries, and you
he had
losing.
that bit powered up too.
You got a Greninja, and you losing. You got an Infernape, and you losing.
And that Pikachu was riding
Your
with
Pikachu
everything.
Yes.
Base Pikachu.
Nigga, his Pikachu was using Thunderbolt on rock types and winning.
base Pikachu. We talking about base.
Base.
we ain't talking about super.
Look, Pikachu was so fired.
The type match didn't even matter.
It made me think the evolution was trash.
Bro,
okay. Because every time we saw the evolution, it was
like, okay.
It literally, if you Google Pokemon knocked out, the first picture is that evolution knocked out on my mother.
Bro.
Which is crazy.
And the crazy thing is, Raichu is statistically stronger than Pikachu, but
Yes.
Pikachu's so goddamn weak, a Magnemite
Hell
is
yeah.
statistically
Pikachu.
stronger than a Pikachu. And this man Ash was beating rock types and grass types. Use Thunderbolt. Use Volt Tackle. How?
Pico
you know how mad I was.
How?
You know I was. You know,
I love bro. How?
you know how mad I was my first Pokemon game to find out Pikachu was really trash. I said, man, what the?
Literally, boy.
I was heated. I said, this nigga ass. Nigga.
I'm playing that bit
Bro,
on the
I'm
Game
playing-
Boy.
I said,
Like,
what Ash got?
Dude, I'm playing-
Enhancers? This nigga got steroids in his
I'm
back
playing
pocket?
Pokemon like, where does this nigga find all these rare candies, bro? I know he
HGH
shut them shits
Pikachu.
down Pikachu.
I got Pika.
Ain't no
in the,
fucking way, bro.
I got Pika in the training room trying to level this nigga.
I'm trying to get some type of strength out of this motherfucker. Bro, I can't get nothing out of Pikachu. Bro, every time I see a Pikachu, bro, I kill it in the game, bro. I don't even name that shit, bro. That shit get lost in the wild. I'll never complete a Pokédex because Pikachu's so goddamn trash,
What
bro.
was the water one Ash had? I forgot the name of that. bit.
Greninja?
Yeah, that was nice
Bro,
too,
Greninja
bro.
was cold
That
as
was
hell. And guess
nice
what he did? He released it. Charizard cold as hell. Guess what he did? Released
Did
it.
he
Oh,
have a damn,
Charizard, you're free to go.
Did he
You're
have a
free to
damn
go.
Staravia too?
Come back to me when you're ready,
Yeah,
Charizard.
Staravia. Staraptor. Yeah, Staraptor.
No, he did say
Yeah,
that.
Staraptor. Ash don't even evolve this shit. His Bulbasaur strong as hell. It's still a Bulbasaur. Nigga, you've been to 8 different regions. Johto.
How many
Kalos,
tournaments? How many
Aloha,
tournaments?
Unova.
How many tournaments, bro?
How many tournaments? How many championships? How many Orange Leagues? Island Leagues?
That bit Ash got hit Pokemon.
Battle Frontier.
That bit Ash got hit Pokemon
This
doing
nigga got
Baki.
a, bro, this
They
nigga
doing
got a,
Baki Ranger bits.
this nigga had a Squirtle that was a gang leader. This nigga had a Squirtle that was a gang leader. Didn't he evolve at one time, bro?
That's why I'm
Bruh.
the MC.
He had
now.
a gang leader Squirtle. That Squirtle was tough as hell. And what did he do? Nothing. Every time Ash he got like 5 billion Tauros. He could do something with some Tauros. Man, fuck Ash.
I always give them to my folks.
Fuck
and
Ash,
they
bro.
get
That shit
spot
made
to
me
score, man. You gotta know where to feed your people.
God
I
damn,
know
bro.
the
That shit
video
made me so
people,
mad.
man.
ESPN finally gave this nigga some props because he won the championship
Yeah.
after 27 years. I'm 27. Ashton won after 28
That shit,
years.
dog.
How? Pokemon started in 96.
That shit blew me, bro.
The anime came out in 97.
Like, for real.
Man, Ash the
Like,
most
for
trash ass trainer in the history of trash ass trainer. Nigga be fighting legendaries, be catching legendaries, and be losing, bro. How you a fucking loser, Ash?
Didn't he have
the very best.
was it him or somebody else who had Mewtwo at one point?
He didn't have Mewtwo, but his Charizard fucking fought Mewtwo.
Yeah.
His Charizard came out of nowhere, bro. This nigga Entei, this nigga's Charizard see Ash fighting Entei on the news. He's like, I'm finna pull
Yeah,
up.
that's when he pulled back
finna
up and
pull
say
up.
that nigga.
And
Yeah,
he say that nigga.
from the woods and shit. I remember that shit, bro.
This man,
remember
Ash
that,
had
bro.
Pokemon out here
told you,
boxing
bro.
legendaries every single movie, dog.
I ain't
He had
gonna stop
Lucario. This man had Lucario, bro.
Boxing
Yeah,
me too,
Lucario.
nigga.
That was the black looking one, right?
Yeah,
with the
that's
dog
my
one.
favorite
Bruh.
Pokemon. That's my favorite
Bruh,
Pokemon
this man
too.
had-
I remember that fight.
This man
you
Ash,
good,
dog.
bro.
Oh my
You
god,
good, bro.
that triggers something out of
Man,
me, bro.
man,
Oh
that,
my
big,
god.
that what made me love Lucario because
Oh
he would
my
box
God.
with me too. I said,
Yeah.
but that big Lucario got hands.
Lucario
Isn't
was
Mewtwo like the strongest like Pokemon?
Mewtwo is the strongest genetically created Pokemon. He's a clone of
Yeah,
Mew.
he came in the
He
lab,
is
though.
one of bro, and he has one of the saddest backstories in the history of Pokemon. We're gonna end the episode with this shit because we already over time. But like Mewtwo backstory is so damn sad. So he was created in Cinnabar Island by Blaine, the fire type leader from Pokemon. Basically, Blaine, his daughter was dying, and he was trying to figure out a way to save his daughter. So he created Mewtwo. They created a clone, and everything, blah blah blah. They were trying to find it. Mewtwo is psychically connected to his daughter and two other Pokemon, clone Charmander, clone Bulbasaur, clone Squirtle. They're all living in they're all basically like in a tube in like a psychosis like type state. Mm-hmm. The daughter ends up dying. She's like, "I'm sorry, Mewtwo, I have to go." He's like, "Wait, don't leave me." All the other Pokemon that end up dying and the shit. Ooh. Mewtwo is left alone in the darkness for years.
Yeah.
Before Giovanni comes and picks him up and then turns him into a slave, and then Mewtwo breaks free after whooping Gary's ass, and and then he becomes like the guardian of Pokemon and stuff. Mewtwo got if you guys ever look up the original Mewtwo, Mewtwo Strikes Back, the original joint from 1990 something. It's a movie. Yeah. It's the very first Pokemon movie. Yeah. The very officially the very first Pokemon.
I think I watched it a long
bro,
time ago.
If you can find there's clips on YouTube, find Mewtwo backstory, you're gonna cry. I'm telling you, it might be one of the saddest backstories of anime just of all time.
I had that bit on VCR.
Damn.
Exactly. I had it on VHS. I know y'all don't know what VHS stand for, kids, but we had it on VHS.
Oh, boy.
Real quick, did y'all have that orange real arrest tape?
I had that bit.
Come
you
on.
remember that bit, Trey? We had the blue and that.
I was on
orange.
Pokemon Strike as a kid, bro.
Oh, we talking about Rugrats, but for sure.
Now, Pokemon Strike. Hold on. What was that?
That was the game on Game Boy?
No, I'm talking about I only had one Pokemon game really young. And
you were on Strike. Okay,
Oh,
got you.
I never watched the show. I think maybe twice.
Ashby
times
pissed me off, bro.
I fuck with the twins
I
the
like
most.
the
Those was my
Pokemon
favorite
more than
characters. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
Which twins?
With the pink hair. Something was James one of the names too?
Jesse and James? No, that's Team Rocket.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Team Rocket.
Yeah, I fuck with them the most.
Team Rocket blasting off.
I remember them.
We're blasting off again.
I fucked up every day.
Yeah, they was not good, but I fuck with them.
These motherfuckers trying to capture a Pikachu every day. Let me talk about these niggas real quick. Damn, y'all gonna give me ISO. I can't even do it, bro.
I told you I get a boss from my niggas where they need it, boy.
One question. Team Rocket or Swiper from Dora the Explorer? Which one is worse at their job?
Swiper.
Team Rocket, boy.
Swiper. All you
Team
gotta do is say,
Rocket.
no, Swiper. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
All Team Rocket gotta do is wake up, L.
All you gotta do,
Wake up, L. Them niggas never won. I've never seen them win. I mean, I never seen Swiper win either. But at least he be getting close.
I have seen him win.
I seen Swiper win a few times. But I seen Team Rocket. They cop Pikachu at least once in a while.
Okay.
Every once in a while they get a win, and then it'll be like to be continued, and then they get their ass beat the next episode.
I'll give you that. Sometimes they'll swindle stupid ass a couple of times or something, you know. I'll give you that.
These niggas been following Ash since Pallet Town. This motherfucker still can't see through the skies. This bitch got long pink hair.
Like, they'll get his dumb ass a couple of times.
You have a talking me out,
I'll give you
nigga,
that.
and you over here like, I wonder who these guys are.
I wonder who these guys are with the talking cat. Same niggas that pull up on me every time. Still don't know.
Since I started my journey.
Still don't know.
Still don't know. Fucking Ash, bro.
niggas.
Worst trainer of all fucking time.
We
bro.
love you though, Pokemon. Grandfather, all this shit.
Yeah, if I fuck with Pokemon, but Nintendo load them Switch prices. Anyways.
Ash got it.
Yeah, Ash put his hat on backwards, and then he catch a Caterpie or something like that. And then what do you do? Let it go. Ash is Mr. Let It Go. I'm going to catch something strong, and I'm going to let it
Ash,
go.
Mr. Fumble.
Oh, God, Mr. Fumbles.
Mr. Fumble that bad.
Mr. Fumble that bag, bro. Anyways, y'all, thanks for showing up. We out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Oh my gosh, I see you.